Hey guys, it's Teph. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm doing a review of the Too Faced Natural Love palette. I was really excited to give this palette a try because the colors are gorgeous. I love the mix of mattes and shimmers, but if you've gotten a few different Too Faced palettes over the years, you'll know that sometimes the quality is so I was really excited to see if this was one of their better palettes or if it was a little bit more of a flop, and I had high hopes for this palette because it's just so gorgeous. So let's go ahead and hop into the review. So here is what the Too Faced Natural Love palette looks like. I really like that the letters and some of the detailing are kind of raised up a little bit. These are kind of like a velvet texture, as well as, oh, was there something else? As well as the flowers, that's what it was. And then I also really like that the palette is pretty thin. You can see that there. Back has a little description that I'm pretty sure almost nobody reads. And it's really cool how the corners, I used to know the name for this, but how they're cut off like that. It just gives it a little bit of a unique look and kind of almost like an old-fashioned vibe. Not necessarily what they were going for, like old-fashioned, but I think it's just really pretty. When we open up the palette itself, and the top of it has a mirror. No like real hinge, it's just a cardboard hinge. And then here are the shadows inside. Now there are 30 different shadows, and you have a mix of mattes and shimmers, and some that are a little bit more glittery than shimmery. Now there's definitely a lot more shimmers than mattes in here. And then of course, you know, like this side is more light, and then like you get more dark down here. Now, I'm not gonna swatch all of these, but I do wanna swatch some of them. And while I'm doing that, I'll kind of give you my impressions of the actual palette. Now, I do wanna preface this by saying that I've tried a lot of different Too Faced shadows. We'll just start with Fairy Tale, by the way. And some of them are great quality, some of them are not. And I feel like this palette is a great example of that, because some of these colors are absolutely gorgeous and have great pigmentation. Kittens right here is one of my favorite colors in this palette. See, that one has pretty good pigmentation. Then you have Fairy Tale over here, which looks like it's gonna be super pigmented in here, and it's not much more than a little bit of a shimmer. Another one of my favorites is Honeymoon. So that's what it looks like on the finger. We'll go ahead and swatch it right there. Again, like it's a gorgeous color and it's buildable, and it looks a little bit darker on top of a primer, but it's just not quite as bright as other colors have been. And unfortunately, I feel like Too Faced is kind of going in that direction. That being said, you get 30 different shadows in this palette. So if you look at it like as a volume sort of thing, they kind of went for volume over quality, I guess, in a little bit of a way. Let's go ahead and try Love Bug. It's another one of my favorites. See, that one's a little bit better. Looks a little bit purplier in the pan than it is here. Let's try Stiletto. The black is always a really good indicator of how good the palette is. Let's do that one right here. So that's not the worst I've seen as far as blacks go, but it looks like it's gonna take a while to build it up to like a true black. So that's kind of a shame. What else should we do? Let's do this one, Makeup and Chill. Another matte. So again, like it's going on okay. Some of it's like catching on my hairs, so you know, just keep that in mind. And it's blending out well, which not all mattes do. But at the same time, I'd expect a little bit more pigmentation from that. Does that make sense? What else? Let's see, I have a pinky. Let's try Don't Settle. So that one's nice. Oh, sorry. There we go. So that's Don't Settle. What else should we try? Let's try Honey Pot. There's that. Let's go ahead and swatch a couple more on my other hand. I'm gonna try Poodle. Let's see if any of these other light ones have any more pigmentation. That one is pretty good. So Poodle, that's a good one. Pink Cheeks. That one's not too terrible, but I can't see that one too much. Let's try Lace Teddy. That one's really soft. Very chalky and powdery. I feel like I should have gone in some sort of order now. I wanna try Moonbeam. And I've been using this palette, by the way, for the past like maybe week or two, not every day, but like every, you know, 2 to 3 days. I've been trying out a few different palettes lately. Hot and Bothered is this one. So as you can see, that one goes on pretty well. You know, as you can see from all of these swatches, the palette is very hit or miss, unfortunately. Some of the colors are absolutely gorgeous and the pigmentation is amazing, and some of them are very disappointing, which is really kind of sad because, you know, you can see from the ones that have great pigmentation, like Too Faced can do it. These are neutral shadows. So with neutral shadows, sometimes you can get away with them being a little bit less pigmented because they are going to be very neutral on the eye, duh. This would be a good palette for somebody who wants a wide variety of neutral shadows and doesn't mind building the colors up. But if you already have a makeup collection, I really don't think this is a must-have palette unless you're looking to expand your makeup collection, because this is a very cost-effective way to do it if you look at it from that perspective. Just keep in mind that unfortunately Too Faced, it's not going to be the highest quality palette out there on the market. Did you agree with my thoughts on the Too Faced Natural Love palette or not? Let me know in a comment down below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified of my new videos. Thanks so much for watching, babes. Bye!